Wilson. Hi, Calvin. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Hit the share button, take a couple of seconds. That will do good to the traders. Alright, so we have something over here, Eurodollar. So what is going to happen today, apart from the usual, I'll go through the daily 4-hour and 1-hour chart without any analysis. Then I'll share with you my analysis. Then I'll share with you the software that right now I'm testing at the moment on TradingView. But MT4 and stuff like that is ready. Alright, so just a quick shout out. Tonight there is a workshop coming up. If you maybe you can see there's a view event coming up on your tab. You should be able to see it. Then you can just click buy ticket straight away and join tonight's session. Tonight's session will be a private one. I'll spend about 3 hours, just kidding, about 2 hours to go through some of the items that can help you to build up and get yourself ready in trading, investment, and related stuff. All right, so that's that for now. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so let us get going. Eurodollar on the daily chart is a very obvious bearish movement. This is the last leg of the bullish movement, break and close above the high. Then the market break and close below 2 times, having as a bearish run. So under the analyze, plan and execute, right now we are at the analyze portion to see whether the overall trend is bearish or bullish. Then we decide if we are going to do a trend trading or counter trend trading. Alright, and of course you can choose otherwise, but just have to know if you are following through the trend or trading against it. So what's the difference? If you are trend trading, you can have the option to be a bit more bold, but if you are counter trend trading, then my take is just take conservative target. That will help. To the 1-hour chart, on the 1-hour chart, there is also a very straight fall on a very bearish movement. Back to the daily chart, while I share with you my analysis over here. Alright, so my analysis over here, as I mentioned on the previous video, this sell zone has been updated to the new low over here. Alright, then this is a new low. Shark pattern is no longer valid, just delete it away, remove it over here. Alright, so for trend traders, you can wait for a huge retracement if that's going to happen, or counter trend traders, you can wait within this buy zone over here as a counter trend trade, a shark pattern. Alright, waiting for confirmation before engage the trade. You can see a small note over here stating that demand zone, this is demand zone on the weekly chart. Move up to the weekly chart, you get to see this is the area that I'm talking about. Alright, so yeah, so it is at its very low price, 0789. Alright, so very close. In fact, I'll take it as on it already. So still have to observe if the fall stop. If not, next level can go as low as 1.0437. Alright, so take note of that. I am waiting for confirmation for a counter trend trade. Down to the 4-hour chart, nothing much over here. So pattern has over, you can choose to remove it. To the 1-hour, nothing much over here. Back to daily chart, let me share with you something interesting. Right now we are in the beta version of testing it on the TradingView, and yeah, so these are the harmonic pattern software. It is already available in MT4 MetaTrader 4. Yeah, so TradingView right now we are testing it. Alright, so based off the software, it has not detected any signal on the daily chart. To the 4-hour, nothing. To the 1-hour, nothing. So software wise, they can go a bit stricter, and of course the software will able to at times pick up things that you missed it, and at times it likewise can't pick up the setup that you see. So the thing is that a lot of times traders might have a question like, let's say I have plotted in this case a crab pattern over here, but there's nothing showing up. Does it matter? My answer to it, my take is, it doesn't matter. If the software never picked up If it picked up, it's great. If it doesn't, it's fine. Just remember your rules and confirmation and stuff like that. Treat the software as an assistant to you. Do not just follow blindly and see that, oh, there's a butterfly, buy. Alright, so where to exit or look at the target profit, which is fine. Okay, in this case, it worked perfectly. You can have a look over here. Alright, so let's say after confirmation, you wait for market to check back. Your risk is about 63.5 pips. Look at the right corner over here. Alright. So to the stop, about 62. To target 1, 162. Target 2, 271. Not so bad. Alright. This is the target profit. Very good reward is the risk. But I would say that as you are trading, you can't be over reliant on the software. The software is just something there to help you. Please don't get too crazy about this. Alright, so yeah, they are your assistant, exactly. So interesting. I think a lot of people have only seen this for the first time. Alright, so to the next pair. So Eurodollar on a bearish trend. I'm looking for a counter trend move. For those who came in slightly earlier, there's a quick summary for you. Pound dollar overall is bullish. Seems like it's having a very bullish run right now. But you just have to be a bit cautious as well. It seems like the momentum and stuff like that is still a bit on the uncertain side. Down to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is a sideways movement. And 1-hour chart. Alright. So 1-hour chart, we can have a look over here. It break and close above the high 2 times. Bullish movement. Back to daily chart. Let me share with you my analysis over here. Yeah, way overdue this flag pattern, so we can just remove it. We have 2 setup over here on the daily chart. I have a bullish back pattern, completing at 1.2353, and a sideways consolidation. This might be a false break. Market came down. So for very aggressive trader, the overall lying trend is still bullish, and wait for a shorting opportunity. Alright, to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we have a series of harmonic pattern. And if you know that consolidation, that's where patterns form. So pound dollar right now on the latest, I'm looking at 1.3189 as a counter trend trading move. Down to the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, bullish back pattern. Hopefully I have not missed it. Waiting for confirmation for a buying opportunity at 1.2959. Wait for it to come down, touch this price, confirmation before I engage the trade. Alright, so on the last week video on the weekly market analysis, if you have been a follower from our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/forex100.org, you would know that I already have spotted this and shared with you. There's a double top, a retracement that happened. You can wait for a retracement to short over here. Alright, over here. So if you did it, well done. If you have not, and that's your trading plan, it's fine. Alright, so this entire movement, we are looking at 63 pips movement. At the bare minimum, you should be able to short it until here. It's also a 39 pips movement, the previous low. Alright, so yeah, so don't miss any video. In short, you will know that in which video I will give you some tips. Hi Hongjing. Tonight we have a webinar, Hongjing. Yeah, webinar online. There will be no replay because I want to keep it interactive. Yeah. Alright, so let me just head back to the daily chart and share with you. Let's see if the software picked up anything. Give it a while. Alright, so it spotted a back pattern. Alright, so we can see there's a hop over here, which is fine. Wait for confirmation to enter. Market went back up again, so this might be the entry price. So if you're following the back pattern, you're in already. Alright. 4-hour chart, let's see if there's anything. 4-hour chart, apart that the ABCD pattern that I have also spotted it. Right now, nothing yet. 1-hour chart, let's see. Amazing, isn't it? Alright, so if you can see the latest pattern, we have a back pattern, took profit already on the first target. Usually that's when we shift our stops to entry. And let's have a look. Initial risk 32 pips, hit target 1, 39 pips, a 1-1 ratio, not too bad. Then you shift stops to entry, market went up, close without risk. That means you ask the broker to close the position once it went back to the entry price. And of course, it's most likely happen. Then we have a bull run, having a ABCD formation. You might have a bit of concern of, hey, you see, hit the hop level and stuff like that. So hop stands for harmonic optimized price execution level. So meaning to say that you can enter over here. All right. So target 1, 40 pips. Target 2, 59 pips. How great is that? All right. So that's the pound dollar. Yeah, the link is on top. Yeah, so please remember register. You need to register. I just wrote a new ebook. Yeah, it's one of my proud work again. 5 things you need to know about trading. So click it, register. So our team will send it to you. All right. So on the daily chart, dollar yen. Let's have a look. Bearish movement. Market break and close above the high. All right. Then we have to observe if it can break 110.31. If not, it seems like it's a bit losing momentum. Traders just take note. On the 4-hour chart, look very sideways movement to me. So this level is important after it break the same price 110.31. Looking for it to break before doing anything on my end. 1-hour chart seems like nothing much. Also pretty sideways. Daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. I have 2 sides of the analysis. If let's say the market came down to 106.04, I'm looking for a buying opportunity as a sharp pattern. If the market head up at 110.96 and a reversal pattern happen, this is a ABCD reversal trading opportunity. I don't really trade ABCD just off that way, but if you look left, there is a support, rather a resistance level right now over here. Previous support right now turned resistance. So pretty much it's a good consideration for a counter trend trading move if the candle start to reverse. All right, so down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart, this trade I'm in is a sharp pattern. All right, I was in. It was a sharp pattern that it took way overdue. Within certain number of candles, it should move towards the target profit level. It didn't happen, so I've really intervened and exited the trade. Luckily I did. If not, it will be a very awkward situation right now. To the 1-hour chart, traders who have missed this, let's see, might have just have a godly pattern that form up over here, somewhere over here maybe. All right, so let's see how it goes. It went a bit overshot of the completion, and another warning sign is C price touches A, not the perfect setup I'm looking at, because it does look like a retest of support and market bounce up. It can give additional strength towards the upside. So you have to take note on that. Back to daily chart, let me share with you. Let's see what does the software picked up from here. Software picked up a bad pattern and a sharp pattern converge over here. Wonderful. So if you have managed to engage the trade, interesting. So you might be asking, hey Rain, there are 2 setup. Which one will you trade? I'll definitely trade the one that form up first. In this case, the sharp pattern. All right, so target profits, market reverse, came back down. This would be my entry price. My stop should be somewhere over here, 172 pips. Target 1 here, 366. How good is that? Target 2 is not yet done yet. All right, so traders, if you have missed it, it's fine. Just wait for the next trade. Down to the 4-hour chart. All right, so you see this is the crab pattern. We will need a candle confirmation before we can engage the trade. Let's say you engage over here, then this might be a losing trade for you. All right, So it's good to see setup that have losing trades, so you won't go all crazy and say that, hey, there is a setup I must go in, seems very profitable. You see, Godly profitable, bad, right now form up, you know. So I do have additional filters, that's why I don't draw my bet this way. Yeah, but software being software. Alright, so that's that. All good. You love it. Software is up. Alright, so let me just highlight again, if not it'll be too messy. So this is how I do, you know, it's not just because I'm running a live session I show you, but these are the steps I'm doing. So first I'll go through the chart to see whether is it bullish or bearish. Okay, Euro Yen is very bullish. This is a downtrend movement. Market have not break and close above the high, so it is a bearish movement for me. To the 4-hour chart, this is very obvious, it's a bearish movement. Market break and close below the low. And to the 1-hour chart, bearish as well. So I know that overall trend, lying trend is still bearish. I want to get involved. I can be more aggressive if I'm looking to short. At the same time, let's say I'm looking for a short, I'll look left to see if there's any support level. If there isn't, then I'll scroll back a bit, minimize a bit, or even jump one time frame higher to see if where there is a recent low for me to see the possibility of it happening. Alright, and how aggressive I want to be. Alright, so let's say if there isn't a previous low, then I'll be a bit more conservative. Even the overall trend is trending downwards, I have to wait for more confirmation before I can engage the trade. Alright, got it? So very bearish pair over here, Euro Yen, which is good. Alright, let's have a look. Bearish bet, bearish crab from within the same area. That's why you see very, very strong move over here. Meets it, is okay, it's fine. Alright, don't beat yourself up. Alright, so I don't know what happened over here. I was like, yeah, I have totally no idea how this drawing can go so off. It might be because I accidentally shifted when I'm using my mobile phone. So if you have TradingView and you have this software with you right now, even with the indicator, is double good news, because right now on the go you can check if there's any setup, and I think is fantastic. Alright, so Euro Yen on the 4-hour chart, this is ABCD aggressive reversal move. Yeah, I see ABCD as aggressive move for reversal because it missed a X point. Right, we have a X ABCD, but for ABCD reversal, they don't have an X point, so it doesn't provide an additional support level or resistance level for me to trade. So it has to, for me, it has to have more confirmation before I can engage it. At least that's how I do it. To the 1-hour chart, let's see. Nothing much apart from this crazy, very bearish movement. If you manage to trade this, fake break. I told you guys this is a fake break, right? You can just watch back the videos I've posted eons ago, not so far back. You can check a couple of weeks. So I did mention about this. Still looking to short. Guess what happened? It went even further. So if you manage to engage in this, alright, let's say you go a bit later from here, it's still a good 57 pips. Alright, back to daily chart. Let's see what does the software picked up. Alright, so having the software, one of the fun thing that right now can do, let me just get on with this first. Godly hit target 1, market rebounds back into the hop level. Hop level still allow you to trade, by the way. Alright, so for those who didn't know about hop level high 75, didn't get to see your name. I can't read that, sorry about that. Yeah, so the hop level is the stop loss area, and you can see right now there are two hop level. Reason being very simple, there is a ABCD and there is a Godly. Alright, so for the Godly, this is the hop level. It has not went beyond it, so this trade, it can still be a live trade. I'll combine with the RSI. You have to go extreme and came down. RSI divergence over here, good sign to short. So what you need is just a candle confirmation. This is a good entry price. Alright, so you can see that this is the first entry, hit target 1, usually, let's say the market reverse back to the entry area, let's say your stop get hit out is fine, then you have to observe. For me, I'll use RSI as a filter. There's a divergence over here. So what is the divergence? Very simple. Market is going down. Let me just do it again. Market is going down. Market is going up over here. Just focus, yeah. Market is going higher. Can you see? The high point getting higher. However, on the same line, apple to apple, yeah, it is going down. Seems like I cannot draw here. Why? It used to able to. That's why I'm a bit shocked. Anyway, you get where I'm coming from. So these get lower, these get higher. This is divergence, sign of weakness. All right. So on top of that, if you have learned the harmonic certification program, you would see that there is a crab pattern at the completion point. So nice, so beautiful. Yes, hit the second target of the godly pattern soon. All right, and definitely has hit both of the target for the crab. Got it? Let's see forward if there's anything. So right now I'm focusing on short. I'm just interested in short, unless there's a great reason for me to look for a buying opportunity. Let's say there is a previous support over here, great confirmation, then I'll buy. To the 1 hour, let's see if we miss a ABCD pattern on the 4 hour. Nope, seems like don't have. Let's see. Yep, nope. All right, so that's that. Got it? Next pair, pound yen. All the pounds are very interesting pair. Is at the moment that I'm looking to long this pair, but just not quite comfortable. Not yet quite comfortable right now to long it. Yeah, because of this consolidation over here. All right, so pound yen on the daily chart, bullish movement to the 4 hour sideways, to the 1 hour bullish movement, break and close above the high, market came down. All right, so bullish as well. All right, back to daily chart. Let me share with you my analysis. We have a bat and a crab pattern. Those who have triggered this trade, quite a dreadful journey to wait. Yeah, let's see how it goes. For those who have not, you can wait for a retest to the high and see if you're going to engage for a shorting opportunity. Down to the 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart, there are two setups. This is out, so let us just remove it. All right, so we have a godly and a shark pattern waiting for it to happen. To the 1 hour chart, nothing much, but I bet that might be a godly pattern, or I mean a harmonic pattern forming within this area. If not now, soon. So let us just go through what the software have identified. Butterfly pattern, for this it hit the stops. Did it? Nope. So we combine with the RSI. So over here, it's either you don't enter it or you're in the trade right now. All right, after the candle reverse. Myself, I will not enter it because it went past the hop level. No doubt it has this came back from the RSI. It's something that I will not. To the 4 hour chart, on the 4 hour chart, let's see, it's still loading. We have a crab pattern. Those who have triggered it, traded, well done. First target already hit, almost touched the second target, market came down, retest, went back up, and finally touched the second target. This is a normal crab. All right, so entry price over here, 139 pips. Market came down and have a reversal, came back down over here. So your new entry price will be here. And once again, target 133. All right, you earn about 4 pips more because you enter a much lower price. Then your target 2, 211. So within this trade, you enter here. All right, market touched this price, shift stops to entry, market came almost touched target profit 2, came down, take it off, candle reversal, confirmation, came back again, this is your entry price, buy up, target 1, target 2 again. Alright, so instead of just earning 129 pips, if you are following through this way that you are doing, you are earning 400 pips. You see, great difference. You have to understand how to use the harmonic patterns, and of course you have to know the foundation well. At the same time, don't just follow it blindly. Why am I buying? It's not just because there is a crap pattern. Remember just now when we do the analyze, plan and execute, I did share that pound yen is on a bullish run. So if during the market, let's say the market is bullish, and if you are entering the trade and you are buying, it's definitely safer than you're selling because you're following through the trend. So at the minimum, I will be at least confident that hitting target 1 won't be a problem. So my worst case scenario, I earn 129 pips. Best case scenario, I earn about 300 to 400 pips, depends how you manage it. Alright, so very, very important. Alright, so you see, even over here, there's the RSI confirmation. So some traders may not enter here, they may enter here, which is fine, 300 pips as well. Alright, go to the extreme and hook up, enter. Alright, 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, interesting. Another crab pattern over here. Yep, it's a crab pattern over here. We've managed to trade this. You see, RSI went overshot again. Market came down, almost touch and reverse. Alright, nothing happened because you shouldn't shift or stop yet. Then it came down. Target 1 hit. Can you see? Alright, so right now market did something like a retest of the high. Traders who are patient, if you want, you can wait for a retest back to the high price again. You can observe a bit before you enter the trade. Mainly it's because the RSI is not at the extreme overbought. I'm not very interested. Yes, currency may came down, but I'm more interested in trade setup that after I enter, it just moves straight to target profit or stops. I really hate it when it goes sideways, not moving, you know, and of course I have the knowledge and rules to know when to intervene it, but most traders will be like, come on, move, you know, either way is fine. Alright, so yeah, so that's that. Okay, so over here, see that there's a potential butterfly pattern forming up, so let's wait up a bit. Yeah, but I'm more in for a buying opportunity. Alright, that's me for pound. Okay, great. Do you guys like this way of conducting today? A bit different. The beta version is out. I'm testing it to see if I find any issues. Hopefully we can launch it to you within 2 weeks. Alright, but if you're using Meta4 traders, MT4, MT5s, Ninja Trader, Eve Signal, it's all fine. It can be done. Alright, so it is already running for about, I already test the MetaTrader version for 1 year. Myself, I tested for 1 year, 1 year plus, before launching to our students and community. Alright, so that's the kind of commitment we have. It's not saying that, oh yay, well done, yay, we have this, use this, you pay, you know, we don't do that. Alright, so we have to test like manually. Of course you can say back test and stuff like that, but if you are a trader yourself, you should know the difference between back test and forward testing. Both is just as important in software. Not just back test is important, forward test is important. We have to see what happened when the signal picked up, and candle confirmation and stuff like that. Is there any changes? Does it affect traders? These are all very, very important stuff. Alright, so if you enjoy this, I would like to urge you to just take a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, to just hit the share button, share on your timeline, your Facebook timeline or any other social media platform that you are using. share this with your friend, because right now during this uncertain time, especially in Asia, East Asia, there are this coronavirus going on. So given a choice, if you can work from home, would you rather not to? Personally, I have cut down a lot of meetings, unnecessary meetups and stuff like that. I might even think of some of my meetings, I might want to convert to a online meeting instead. Just sign a Zoom package, Zoom Pro, and that's where we are going to host our live session today. I might even have some of the business meetup via Zoom, because right now I have the best equipment. I have the best, to me it's the best, the microphone and the best webcam I can get. Webcam, thank you so much, coming for my Christmas present. Very thoughtful of you. So I think conferencing is the up and coming. In fact, later let's just have a bit of fun. We can look into things that I want to share with you, like almost right now. I'm going to share with you something interesting. And we will look into some of the online this technology company. I hope I'm not too late. I suddenly think of this as an opportunity for us to buy, So I know there are so many people over here. You will be more familiar compared to me on let's say stocks. So I have some ideas that certain companies will be on the fly. I'm not looking at medical, because I feel that it might be too late for me to get into medical right now, because as we know that a lot of places in the East Asia region is running out of masks. Mask is like selling crazy. Normally you get a box of 50 piece at $10 Sing. Right now people can sell as high as about 55 Sing. Some other parts of East Asia is going as high as 150 Sing. That's really crazy. Some they sell one piece at 50 Hong Kong dollar. Oh my god. Alright, so definitely those prices actually shot up. I'm looking at the second level, or rather other industry that can in a way benefit from this situation. You have to know that whether good times or bad times, there will be industries and company that benefit from it, not just making losses from it, So it really, what is your focus shift and stuff like that. All right, so for me, at least rather than just running as a seminar, I switched to webinar. Right now I have quite a number of inquiry. In fact, I have really people ask me when's my next webinar. Not quite sure if I'm doing it as a seminar, will people will still be so interested to come by, but at least the response is good, and I get to do it at the comfort of my place, you see. Alright, so that's just a bit. Hope that can ease your mind and start to think about how your business can go to the next phase if this virus is going for the next 6 to 8 months. Are you able to still do whatever you are doing right now? This is something that it's very real, and you really have to think about it. Yeah. Alright, so let us go into something that's fun, because we are using this software, and I feel that it's only if you are using software then it's possible. You can go to time frame as small as 1 minute. The software will plot it for you. The usage is still the same. The only constant that you have is whether your brokerage spread allows you to trade certain pairs. Certain pairs by nature, let's say pound Australia by nature is huge. I'm definitely not using this as a 1 minute chart or whatsoever. I want to introduce you something that is interesting. Just for the fun of it, let's jump to 30 seconds. So just imagine, how can you plot a chart in 30 seconds, or even like let's say a 5-second chart? You can't, so you have to really rely on the software to do it. Alright, so seems like there's nothing over here, which is great. I want to share with you this 50 range bar. So it's a range bar chart. You still can trade it. Basically the rules still apply. It's still the same rules. So we have a two patterns form up. Alright, the further one is the shark pattern, the one that is more leaning to the right. The one that is leaning to the left is the crab. So let's say if you're in for the shark pattern, you're still not hitting target yet. if you are in for this crab pattern, let's see, no entry, no entry, no entry, no entry, no entry, no entry. Perhaps until here, I think it's a bit far though. This is your entry price at hop. All right, this can be entry price you just got in. So it does look a bit strange because it is a bar chart, it's not a candlestick chart. And sadly, trading view for 50 range, if you change it to candle, it will jump back to a minute chart. All right, so it doesn't work. So hopefully trading view will come up with this candle version of 50 range bar, but if not, for now the blue bar is going up, the black bar is coming down, and this is the opening, this is the closing. All right, the 2 dash over here, opening, closing. All right, so let's see over here your crab pattern. In fact, we should be looking at shark, correct? Shark is the first pattern that form up. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so anyway, we should be looking at shark because I always go for the first pattern. All right, so shark pattern confirmation somewhere over here as well. So open price here, close price here. So this is a bearish candle after a bullish candle, 3 bar reversal. All right, so this can be your entry price. So let's say you are in, this is really simple because 5 range, that means every 5 pips movement you'll form a bar over here. So each bar is 5 pips, okay, from the opening and closing. So this is about 14.6. all right, so this is for ultra scalpels. You can use this to trade. Hi Tyler. All right, got it. Tyler, right now in Bangkok, are you working from home or are you still working in office? How's the situation there right now? I know that all seminars and stuff like that has been postponed indefinitely, meaning to say that there isn't a given date that when you can do it. Of course, a lot of events, they try to push it 3 months later. I don't think it's going to work. Let's see how it goes, finger crossed. So meanwhile, while you are typing in, I'll just move forward. New Zealand yen on the daily chart. Let's see. This is one of the pair that is of my great interest. Bearish movement. Market went up, double top, came down, retest on support. So this is an area that this rectangle, it can work both way. And this is one of the very few setup I would say you can work both way. Market came down, when the consolidation, it can continue to travel down, which I see higher tendency, or it can become a rectangle, reverse from here, went back up. All right, so this is really the only way that I can share with you, and this is very truthful, heartfelt analysis, you know, not those like you saw on the financial TV news or those kind of stuff that you have one analyst that always will talk about bullish perspective, the other one will talk about bearish perspective. That's not that. This is really the situation right now. You guys know me. I even predicted a pound crash. I say pound is going to crash. Later I'm going to share with you another currency is going to crash. All right. So you need a bit of double additional confirmation before you can hit in for this. Of course, you can use the help of RSI to determine the potential area you can look at, but this is not foolproof, just to let you know. Down to the 4-hour chart. So daily chart bearish, 4-hour chart market came down, went to this consolidation and shortened market. The consolidation took too long, I've pulled out the trade, market came down. That's life. All right, so it does happen to me as well, so it's fine, get over it. All right, so I'm just waiting for another retest of the high to short it. I'm biased in shorting for New Zealand yen. That's for sure. That's me for this pair. All right, so to the 1-hour chart, look pretty sideways for me. All right, so 1-hour chart is sideways. 4-hour daily is bearish. Let's see 4-hour. All right, so let me just share with you my analysis first. Over here, the bad pattern, wonderful shorting opportunity. Managed to short over here. Market came down. Great move over here. Give a pat on your shoulder. Well done. All right. So this entire movement, let's see, it's more than 3 pips. All right. Down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart, we have these crab pattern. All right. After the shark pattern, you short it all the way down. And crab pattern, so nice, right? Hit first target, then just not moving anymore, just hit first target again. All right, so let's see how it goes. All right, so having a crab pattern that is before it, this may move upwards as well. So if you have a good entry opportunity, you may consider, but do your own analysis. Yeah, down to the 1 hour. Nothing much for me apart from this crab that this shark that doesn't really work out. All right, he supposedly hit the stop first, okay, before it came down. All right, so this is losing trade. Back to daily chart again. So for the trading view, the software is ready as well. All right, so right now we are on the testing phase. Good thing to have this on trading view is you can have it on the go, because trading view there's a mobile app as well. So for the fun of it, trading view, all right, so let's say you do not have an account, you don't know how to open it, you want to have some discount, some advantage, you can click this link. All right, so if you click this link, then you can save $30. All right, if you decided to go live. So most of our company in Thailand right now are working at office still. Yeah, most seminar postponed. All right, stay safe. All right, so yeah, so New Zealand yen, daily chart, yes, spotted this bad pattern, like I do. How interesting, right? All right, so this arrow is the confirmation to short. All right, so market came down. 4-hour chart, anything, just wait for a while. When you see triple dot is loading, so there is a shark pattern. Oh, interesting, the system spotted a shark pattern over here, and yeah, maybe I can feedback the programmer. It's really hard to spot what is this over here. Yeah, let's see. Draw fibs. I think it spotted a crab as well. All right, so because of this overlapping, it's not very clear on my end, but from the calculation and whatsoever, it looks very much like a crab pattern. All right, so I'll feedback this later to the programmer. All right, so over here, interesting setup. That you can look for a buying opportunity. Okay, if you have not, you just have to know that this is a counter trend trade. Target has not hit yet, 71.35, kind of. So this look really close. Yeah, close by 0.4 pips. To me, usually I'll set targets just 1 to 2 pips before the actual. It really depends if I'm buying or selling. If I am selling, then I'll even include the spread. I'll exit earlier. Yeah, for buying, I don't include the spread. I just exit 1 to 2 pips earlier. All right, so let's say this spread is 4 pips. If I am selling, I'll exit 6 pips before the target. And if I'm buying, I just exit 2 pips before. Reason being, the price you see over here is the selling price. The buying price, the difference between buying and selling price is the spread, so I have to factor that in. All right, okay, all good. All right, so let's hit down to the 1 hour. Wait for it to load a bit. We have a bad pattern. Hooray for counter trend traders. You can really go and look into this and see if this is for you. Yep, amazing. You see, I have not spotted this bet. All right, so it's always important for you to really hide it before you do your analysis. If not, you can get blinded. All right, and sometimes it's just how the movement of the candle and the waves, you might not see it. Like this kind of movement, I will not able to see it because it doesn't give me a very clear M and W. Software can spot it. You just have to double check if that follow through the right rules. If there's glitch, just drop an email to me. I'll confirm that and let me know which broker you use in terms of feet. All right, disclaimer, I don't trade with FXCM. All right, but this is the closest chart to my live chart that I can find. Okay, so over here, target 1 not hit yet. Stops, potential stops about 29 pips, target about 47, 75, looks good. So what I'm going to do over here, we right click, do an alert. This is New Zealand yen. Give credit to the software. Then this is a 1 hour chart, have to write it down. Then CB stand for check back, and this is a counter trend trade to remind me to take conservative target instead. All right, so waiting for a check back to enter the trade. Hopefully it happened before it hit the target. Yep, that's that. Great, you guys like it? Today's session. Alright, so to the next pair, New Zealand dollar, daily chart. Market has break and closed below the low over here and retest up, came down. So overall movement still bearish. In fact, New Zealand dollar is pretty bearish right now. Okay, it does only break. You see, if you consider this as an individual low, for traders who see this as a new low created, then you only break the high one time over here. Even if you consider this as a different move, the market has broken 2 times, so it's still bearish. Alright, so down to the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart is a bearish movement. To the 1 hour. Break and close above 1 time, 2 time, break support, bearish movement. So New Zealand dollar is on a very bearish trend. Let me share with you my analysis looking for a shark pattern for a shorting opportunity 67.86 down to the 4 hour chart. Nothing for me on 4 hour. Down to the 1 hour, a bullish bad pattern already formed up. Last night already formed up. Just that I didn't manage to enter the trade because that's not my rule to enter at 12 a.m. Singapore time. That's not me. So over here, the arrow has formed here. So yeah, anytime from now you can actually look to enter it if that's your trade plan as a counter trend trade. All right. Back to daily chart. Let's run through what the software picked up. So this is one thing that is damn amazing. I can't see anything. Alright, so definitely we see how we can improve this. If not, you just use the furthers. I'm going to tell the programmer to maybe add a terminal bar area or the price area to bracket to say the pattern. If not, sometimes like this you will be unable to read. Let me just write down quickly so I can do a screenshot and send it out later. Alright, so yeah, or what you can do is to isolate the pattern over here, but you'll be a long list, then I can just hide it. Oh, so there are A, B, C, D pattern within. All right. So we have a crab, we have a bat over here. So the furthest one right now is a bat pattern, has really formed up, and market has traveled to the furthest target. All right. Okay, so to give our chart, wait for a while. Alright, too many setup, can't draw. Alright, so this is something that I also have to share it out as well. To the 1 hour, let's see. Yep, remember there is a bet. See how interesting. Same bet. Completion point, different starting point though. Alright, so if you are in to this, you can send an alert. There's a previous low to see if this trade is still for you. I might need a kind of confirmation after it tested the low to enter the trade. Good, great. All right, to the next pair. Highlight over here. On the daily chart, this is way bearish, man, guys. Australia dollar, if you have plans to go Australia, I feel that it's quite a good time to change some money first right now. All right. I do see that it can go deeper, but yesterday I shared with my guys that before the market actually crash, it will have a force movement. In this case, since it's moving downwards, there will be a force appreciation. So let's say you want to change at a low Australia rate, you won't want to change after the market came all the way up, let's say 68.44, and then like, oh, I'm 2 cents out. This could be like 2 or 4%, depends on entry price and stuff. I'm not going into the technical and mathematics of that. Before you travel deeper, that's usually the case. All right, so yeah, just my 2 cents of thoughts. You can see that this basically Australian dollar just lose momentum, can't even break the previous high, which is not a lot, previous resistance. It just fall through and it went a bit like into a consolidation state. To the 1 hour chart, choppy, and break and close below. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis over here. That reminded me on the Euro Yen, which I'll jump back to Euro Yen shortly. Alright, so we have a godly pattern. If you manage to keep this trade throughout, well done. If I were you, I'll just exit it and wait for a bounce before I trade it, short it again. To the 4 hour chart, there is a shark pattern. This is where I'm looking to short 68.55. Another 200 pips retracement. I'll be looking for shorting opportunity down to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, this bad pattern is just for observation. It seems like it's out already, it's over already because it has not touched the price and market just slide down. Alright, so back to daily chart, let me just share with you just a moment. Let us move to weekly chart. Alright, so this thing is really horrible. If you can see, this was the support. Even this strange quick low over here that happened on 31st of December. I still remember this. I entered this trade. I think I got quite a good profit on this. This is doing a flash crash that happened. Alright. Yeah. If my memory didn't fail me. Yep. Alright, so fast, 1 year already. Alright, so you see, this is the previous low. Market tested the previous low and have a bit of uncertainty. It's not moving anywhere right now. Usually such low, you'll see a quick rebound because it's like historical low. Can you see? Here is the 0809 period. The US crisis period, remember? It is bad, man. So I have to go all the way to the monthly chart to show you the horrible stuff that I find that might happen. You see, this candle over here, very bearish movement. It just Basically, January it just went all the way down and just decided to close like a Marubuzu, meaning to say that there's no shadow on both ends. I know there's a bit over here. That make it even worse, in fact. All right, so there's no shadow on both ends. Why do I say make it worse? Because it's just so tiny over here, so I can just ignore it. All right, so very bearish movement. Usually her follow through. I'm not asking you to short it right now. Please do your own analysis. Next level, immediate level I'm looking at is this level, man. 63, 68. Can you imagine that? Another 3 cents drop, you know. And if this level doesn't hold, oh my god, 5511. 5511. And 2001 is due to the appreciation of US. So this time around, it could be because also a bad economy in Australia, but also appreciation in US due to maybe election. The response after the election, that's the best guess I can go. Alright, so let me just share with you my analysis from the daily chart. Alright, something for you to really take note of, really, guys. Don't overlook this, please. Alright, and I tell you, this is like strictly an issue in Australia. I can share with you some of people over here. You know that in the older days, 2010, 2011, if you see Australia appreciate, gold appreciate. Not really, right now. Not really. I have been shouting that the correlation of between currencies to currencies is no longer there. So if you are looking to learn trading and you depend on book, really, I didn't mean any being sarcastic, but really good luck to you, because books, just have a look when it was being published. Yeah, and the concepts and learning, I'm not saying it's wrong, but let's say the book is published in 2010. Concept is based on 2008, 2009, or even before that, correct? It could not be based on 2011. Market does change. Even our strategies, we change a bit. Harmonic pattern, it changed a bit due to recent volatility as well. Alright, so we have to be able to adjust to the changes. So I've been telling you guys that the correlation between gold and Australia is, you can take it as good as none right now, because everything affect Australia. Liquid petroleum gas, liquid natural gas, iron ore, gold, precious metal, in short. What else? China index is really affecting Australia. Of course, you can say this is a Wuhan virus or the coronavirus, whatever. But I'm telling you, the crash is going to happen. Alright, so let's go through the analysis for this first. For chart, I did share with you already, right? It's over already, right? Let's go through the software. Alright, so software also spotted it godly. Wonderful. For our chart, let it run a bit. So for our chart, we have a butterfly. As I'm not looking for a buying opportunity, I'll just ignore it. Alright, so analyzing is important, so I just ignore the trade, so I won't get stop out for this at all. Down to the 1 hour chart, let's see. Alright, another counter trend move opportunity. This is a great consideration for you to see if you want to get involved. We have this pattern, bad pattern over here. Okay, so you can wait for a retest and ask yourself if you want to enter at an aggressive counter trend move. It's a 1 hour chart, counter trend move. Yeah, historical low. Alright, so take note. It's not the lowest of the low, but I like to stress that for me to know. Yep, you see on the daily chart, it's very beautiful. It's at a great support. Some of my term, great support over here. So I don't mind to put a bit of stop loss over here, and let's say you get stop out, it's fine. But if it doesn't, I have really huge profit potential. You might be saying, hey Rain, just now I thought you said that this is going to crash. I have also told you that before a crash, I have observed usually a quick opposite direction. In this case, a bullish run will be a crazy one that catch people off guard, then boom, all the way it go. Alright, so let's Let's go to the range bar, see if we have anything over here. Deep crab. Amazing. Alright, we have a deep crab setup. Alright, so I'm all in for the short, but right now is because it is a recent very low price. You see, support. I might, let's say there is a pattern that form up. I might be interested in this, and we have an RSI over here, so can wait for a check back to see how it goes. All right. Let me just quickly jump back to the Euro Yen. I think the software might be able to catch it. Yeah. So this is the bad pattern. Believe it or not, myself and Eugene, Eugene has been quite a regular participant in our webinar. There is this bad pattern that failed to hit the first target. I think somehow both of us just missed it, and we didn't change the market. What's going to happen is coming back. Definitely, I am waiting for a buying opportunity as a counter trend trade. All right, because this is a huge one as well, and of course we have to see how the candles settle. All right, so stops 483 pips, target 1 760, target 2 1200. All right, a huge move. All right, so let's see how it goes when it settles near the low. This is the all right. So we have a couple of trades that have really great opportunity. To the Australia Cat. If you are still around, can say hi Benson. Alright, on the Australia Cat daily chart, bearish movement went to consolidation, market break and close below the low. Over here, this isn't a break, yeah. So break and close above the low. This is a low price. Let's say even without this low price, the market gap down within the low and went up and closed above. So this is not broken. Alright, to the 4-hour chart. Once again, similar pattern. But I do see that this might give you a deep crab formation. It can go lower. Counter trend traders, you might just be a bit more patient. Yeah. 1 hour break and close below the low price over here. Alright, let's see to the weekly chart. Seems like also very similar to very similar to Australia dollar. Alright, so let me share with you my analysis over here. Alright, so I have a ABCD pattern, looking for a counter trend trade at 0.8745. Still about 120 pips away. So knowing that it's bearish, why I still want a counter trend trade? Because when it went to the extreme, I do expect a bounce back. Okay, so these are all the gut leads that is not valid. In fact, it's more like a butterfly pattern, completing at 0.8800. So it's very near to my 8811 of the ABCD pattern. Okay. I'm sorry, there is my alert for the butterfly. Alright, so 8769 is the daily chart ABCD. It's about 30 pips away only. Alright, so I can wait for confirmation before I engage the trade. To the 1 hour chart, this is what we have. Australia Cat. If you manage to keep this 5-0 pattern, it's well done. I've shifted the stops to entry, so market came down and I enter maybe a bit late. Alright, so it came down, touched my target profit, went up. This candle touched my entry price and went down, so I missed this trade. Alright, so it's fine. I gotten this wave and this wave over here. Alright, let me just share with you gold quickly. You see, Australia dollar is moving down. Gold, on the other hand, is moving up. No more correlation, guys. So if you're still looking at correlation, it's time to update yourself on that. All right. Next pair, dollar CAD. All right, so dollar Canada are a very interesting pair. I've engaged this trade. Can't remember what I did. I shorted it. Amazing. I just can't remember. Alright, so this is the only trade that I'm running right now. Let's see how it goes. Risk-free trade, really, you can see that I'm very chill. Alright, so market break and close below the low, went back up, retest, gave me an opportunity to engage the trade. Short now. Quite a lot one. Alright, then market just have this crazy movement. Okay, market just came down to the 4-hour chart. Alright, overall bullish. Right now market retest the support. Alright, so let's see how it goes. If there's a clean break, then traders may resume for more shorting opportunity to the 1-hour chart. After created a new low, market reverse and created a new high, break and close above the high. Observe closely over here as well. So right now is the waiting period. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. So over here, overall a bearish movement. I see that this is a potential fake break movement over here. So just take note. Down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour chart, this is what we have. Market break and close above the high, then came down. And to the 1-hour chart. Alright. 15 minutes. Let's see anything over here. Alright, so we have a bad pattern. Market went up. Sharp pattern. Failed to form. And market just hit down. Let's head back to the daily chart and see if there is any signs picked up by the system. We have a ABCD as a counter trend trading move. If you manage to enter it, well done. 2 targets, you have really got it on the daily chart. For 4 hour, nothing much. 1 hour, nothing. Take it back. Take that back. Let's see. Yeah. So we have a bad pattern over here. Right now is towards the confirmation. So I can do this. Click. Dollar CAD. H1. Bad pattern. Counter move. Yes, already hit target 1, then came down. So this is a type 2 trade. Just key that in, type 2. Alright, so type 2, I can shoot for the furthest target on the target 2, 3294. That's possible. Let's see how it goes. In fact, I have a very amazing reward is to risk. Yeah, because the completion is below the entry price and it's still valid. Yeah. Good. As long as that didn't hit beyond the hop level. To the last 2 pair. CAD Yen on the daily chart. Canada Yen is on a bullish run right now. So if you are in for a buying opportunity, that's great. The only level you have to take note is 83, 82. You have to check for head and shoulder. So I will just put CJ, D1, H, and S, head and shoulder. Double check. Daily chart, wait for daily chart confirmation. If yes, good, you can short it down. 4-hour chart. Support. Went bearish. Right now market is on a bearish movement. This candle has not closed yet, so I can't see a break and close above the high. If it does break and close above one time, you need another break before it's to break off the high. Then I'll call it a bullish movement. On the 1 hour chart, unlike the 1 hour chart, it has already on the bullish run. Alright, which is necessary. Next level of resistance, I'm looking at 83.42. Right now it's 83.18. So still waiting for confirmation. Let me share with you my analysis. We have a butterfly pattern completed at 84.56. Well done, Calvin. Calvin spotted this as well, but he spotted it as a bad pattern. Alright. Bad pattern over here. And also hit his first target, 300 over pips. Well done. To the 4 hour chart, this is on the, let me just hide this. 4 hour chart on the yen. So looking for a shorting opportunity at 84.23. So this is a head and shoulder level on the higher time frame. Yep, this is a reminder from this bad pattern and a retest of the butterfly. Down to the 1 hour, the godly pattern is over. Hit both targets and retrace up. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis over here. You guys are good, man. Still around. Today we do a bit longer than usual. Alright, so we have a godly pattern over here. Daily chart. Godly. Alright. Already hit first target. 81.73. After candle confirmation. 300 over pips move as well. Down to the 4 hour. Nothing. 1 hour chart. We have a big crab. Market take out target 1. Have not take out target 2 yet. Right now you can wait for candle confirmation before engage the trade. This is possible. H1 as long as it have not touched the hop level and went beyond it. Any candle confirmation over here with RSI overbought and a hook down, you can look in for a shorting opportunity. Alright, so H1, just write it down. Alright, to the last pair. Last pair will be a bit faster and I'll throw in one bonus content. Hopefully the stocks I'm looking at is we have a stocks code over here. Pound Australia basically is a very bullish movement. This is crazy because pound is bullish, Australia is bearish. It will really push it up. Definitely not looking for shorting opportunity. I'm not so crazy on this. I'm just focusing on buying opportunity and I'm going to keep it. Down to the 1 hour chart, very bullish. You can basically draw a trend line and just wait for a trend line retest to enter the trade. I do not have any setup, so I'm going to just ignore that. Share with you this software setup. That's it. 4 hour chart, nothing much. So right now there is a ABCD pattern, but I have shared with you pound. I see that it's bullish and Australia is bearish, and this confirmation together, if you play a seesaw theory, pound going up, Australia going down, this currency pair will go very, very bullish. I'm not interested in all shorting opportunity, at least for now. 4 hour chart, let's have a look. Nothing much as well. 1 hour chart. Yeah, too many, can't spot. Alright, so we can even go to the range bar to see if there's any bullish setup if you are that desperate to enter the trade. Alright, so you can do that as well. Alright, so it looks like there's nothing. Let's try something that's fun, shall we? So I find that because of this coronavirus going on, in fact, today I meet about 30 over business owners, and some of them they shared that no one want to meet them at all due to this virus, appointment all cancelled. We also receive like information that yeah, business are much more quiet. I do find that online, yeah, Zoom. Just wondered if these two is the same, just listed at different place. So I think they have different listing as well within the same company. That's what I believe, because they have like different stuff. So let us go into this. Oh, really short. Guess what? Bullish movement. So I think you can look at company like Zoom to look for buying opportunity. This will go for quite some time. You see, 3rd of February start shooting up already. Guess we are late. Alright. 3rd of February. What an appreciation, man. Right, down to the 4-hour chart. 1-hour chart, bullish. So let's see if we can have any trade setup over here. Nothing. Alright, don't be sad. Alright, so these are things that you can start think about. Even the market doesn't give you anything because I'm trained and well versed in the market. This is not all the rules of obviously, you know that I'm not sharing everything here. So you might have a sharp pattern somewhere at this price. Alright, so waiting for buying opportunity. I doubt it will happen, but let's see. Zoom. H4 chart, 7H. Wait, buying opportunity. This could be one, if not a retest of the support level as well. Alright, so what I can do, I can draw a box. This is the area I'm looking at. Right click. Can I set alert? Oh, for box I can't. Alright, but I can do this. I can do a parallel channel. I remember this work. And it's always good to draw it longer, just in case it travel out, then it drop from here, it won't get triggered. So let me just draw it longer first. Okay, I can do a right click, add alerts over here. Zoom, H4, buy zone. How good is that? Hope you learned something. Alright, so if the market came down, you receive the alert. Then you can start to watch closely. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. If you love today's session, please remember to share this. And tonight we have a 3 hours workshop. The workshop is not the same as this what you call the session that you see right now. This is what going to happen after you have learned trading with us. This is what you can do. Whatever I can do, you can do over here after our coaching session. But if you want to understand more on my teaching style and you want to get it going and get it started, this is also a session that you should come on board. It's just $9.90 US. You receive an ebook. We go through 2 hours of online webinar. We do some simple exercise. I hope that this can be very, very helpful to you. And in fact, I'm in the midst of also creating a workbook for the participant as well. Alright, something for you to keep. Alright, so that's all I have for you today, guys. Till then, remember always plan your trade and share a plan. Really looking forward to see you soon, guys. See you. Stay healthy and be safe. See you.